A typical day for me. On my way to work, I spend a lot of time listening to Christian music, um, spending time in prayer and worship, asking God to guide my hand and my heart as I provide humanistic care to the clients that I will be taking care of for the day. I feel like we've all come together to support other units and support one another. Um, that's been a huge change throughout the hospital. I feel like everybody is supporting everyone from environmental services to food services to lab. I've heard several people say, thank you to people from other departments. The most challenging thing for me is when I leave work and I'm driving home and leaving the hospital. It's just different. Life inside the hospital is different than it is in the outside world. We have seen things and we hear things that people out in the community haven't seen. I spend a lot of time praying, listening to music, and right now one of my favorite songs is One Day by Cochran and Co., where he talks about one day there'll be no more lives taken too soon. There'll be no more need for a hospital room, and there will be healing. That's very powerful words for me. The community response has been fantastic, from restaurants feeding nurses to the sweet little notes at the door, at the Britannia Street entrance that kids have painted, kids that have sent stuff to the unit that we've had hanging on the walls. It really means a lot. I remember the day that I took care of my first COVID patient. She arrived to the unit. She was very sick. When I saw how sick she was, I immediately threw on a mask and went in her room and began to take care of her. Didn't think once about she may be positive, I may become infected. I just saw a person. I saw a person who needed help, who was sick. And so I just did what I was always trained to do and just started providing care and let her know that before this was all over, that she and I were going to be friends. And I also remember the day that I got the phone call that they needed a nurse to come in extra. And I went in, I donned my PPE, went into her room, held her hand, and said, I'm here for you. And she cried and she said, I'm so glad you're here. I missed you. And it's those little moments that let me know that everything's going to be okay. And we're doing everything that we can to take care of these people. We're all supporting each other, from nursing to dietary to environmental services to ER to labor and delivery to ICU to all of the other COVID units. We are all one team. We're all one team and we're all taking care of our community. And our community is taking care of us.